Talking, Ralph, I just want to show everyone the setup. You want to walk us through this here?
Okay, we can start over here, I guess. Actually, what we're working out of, are you ready?
Yeah, we're
You want
rolling.
some?
No, it'll pick up. We're good.
Okay, well, actually, what we're working out of is a garage that was actually built, and we just drywalled it and put the resources that we thought we would need in it. And what we have over here is the little small kitchenette area here is where we have the kitchen and so forth. You move over here, we have our little board, where we can, do the training and so forth. And this here is just shelves with books, that some of the students may use, to learn more about the A+ and building a computer. Here we have our workstations. The workstations are over here. We have speakers here because we added a music component for a lot of the kids because they like to create beats and everything. So we figured that that's a part of technology as well. So we utilize that. If you look here, we also have a projector, and we use the projector quite a bit for the seniors. When the seniors come in, they like to actually see from the big screen, and when we do the basic introduction to computer classes, the seniors, we teach from the projector off the screen here. We have other sets of computers here, and we just have a little bathroom over here, a little small bathroom, and this is pretty much the internet garage here.
Excellent.
This is what they call the internet garage.
That's privately funded, not supported publicly.
Well, it's a 501c3, and it's supposed to be publicly funded, and we just never really received funding at this time. So.
But the good point you just made is at this time, because it's coming, which brings me to a point on the political side. Do you feel any hope or inspiration with what the future holds for us politically in this nation? The presidential election. Do you feel like more resources are going to come to the inner cities now if we can be successful?
Well, I feel that what is going to bring about change is once the people are empowered with knowledge, and once the people know how to hold the elected officials accountable. Because in my mind, no one man is going to bring about the change. The people is what bring about change. The people are the ones that go out to the polls and vote. So once the people are become educated and realize that the power lies within their hands, and then they can demand and get the things that they want to get.
But you have to admit, what we're seeing now is historical in terms of just young people at least taking the interest. Even if they've actually voted too, but just caring about it. I was with an 8th grader and they were talking about presidential politics, and I thought that was great. What's your thoughts on the interest level, what it appears to be right now?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that the young people in general, the college students on down to the elementary kids, do realize that there's something seriously wrong here. And they're excited about change. They're excited about the Obama's platform of change. And they're optimistic that it's going to bring change for them, so I'm really excited about the fact that young people are going to the polls and that they're coming out to vote, and I too am optimistic, that whether Hillary Clinton or Obama get in office, that it's going to raise a level of awareness with the young people.
And I'm with you though. No one person is going to fix the plight in the city of America, but it's hard to motivate people. So since this movement is motivating, now we need to put what they can do themselves to help make this situation better. Because look at this zip code, 60624, $10 million on the lottery. What can Barack or Hillary do about us spending that much money on the lottery when you're not funded right here? These same people spending $10 million can set aside some portion of that to make sure that you can be working with all the children in this neighborhood.
Absolutely. I mean, I really don't know a whole lot about the lottery thing. I remember it coming out when I was young, and I know that you know, that when they first started it, that they you know, were supposed to allocate so much of the money towards education and things like that. And it seemed like it's been a whole new twist with that. You know, and if it is being done, I really can't see the impact. So hopefully,
it's being done though, Ralph. The sad thing, it takes the resources from Chicago and it goes to all Illinois schools. So you got schools in Vandalia, Centralia, Illinois, Effingham, that's getting funding for money that we spending in our zip code, in our neighborhood.
Understood.
So if now, what a good thing would be is if they made it where the money stays in your zip code schools, then we'll be doing great.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, certainly. Since the bulk of it come from here.
Exactly. Exactly. If they did that,
it come from here and it should be spent here. You're absolutely right.
We'll see a lot of change things. There'll be a lot of extra money just sitting here because we played the lottery a whole lot. Now, can I ask you about? We have the 19 black aldermen in the city of Chicago, and the reason I stress the 19 because of the predominantly black African American neighborhoods in the city. HIV is the highest in our neighborhood. The homicide rate is the highest in our neighborhood. Lead poisoning is real high in Inglewood and in West Inglewood. From the health side, obesity. I mean, we could just go on. The housing crisis is hit all of America pretty much. But with those problems in our neighborhood, and to have the 19 black aldermen, do you see the type of leadership that's bringing all these neighborhoods together? What do you see from the 19 primarily black aldermen in this city to help us eradicate those challenges?
What I see with, I can't speak on behalf of all of the 19 aldermen, but I could just speak on the elected officials in general. I think that, yes. I'm sorry, I'm in an interview.
As you can see, Ralph is checking his phone right now, but we'll be right back to him to pressure him on that question. But do you see collectively? Now I know you're going to speak about the 24th Ward, which is where we are. But just as a citizen of Chicago, are you happy with what you see collectively in this city?
No, I'm not, and I can't speak on behalf of the 24th Ward because I've been here all my life. But in general, what I see with the elected officials, Saran, is complaciveness. I see that you know, that they've become lackadaisical, they've become complacent, they've become ineffective. They've been there too long, far too long. And the sad part about it is that for the ones who've really been there a very long time, they haven't groomed anyone else to come in and take, you know, to pass the baton to. I think that's a shame, and it's shameful. So that's what I see with the overall picture in terms of the elected officials.
Any hope, or are we going to just go another 5 years down the same path?
No, well, I think there is hope, and just as you know, when Harold Washington ran, and he brought, you know, he brought so much, you know, he brought so much to the table, and he brought so much energy, and people were excited and everything. Obama is doing the same thing, and what I see now that I've never seen in a long time, or probably never seen, was a lot of the college students and a lot of the young students now are just so excited. They're so excited about this Obama race. And I think that would motivate them to learn more and get more involved. And as they learn more, then they can hold the elected officials more accountable and get out and vote. Because what we see in the 24th Ward, as well as some of the other poverty-stricken wards in Chicago, is that there's a large untapped vote out there. And that untapped vote are the young people. And that's where the power is. And once the young people realize that the power is in their hand, and then they can implement change. And I think that's the message that Obama is sending.
But now, and granted, Obama is tapping into all ethnic groups, and that's wonderful. Do you see, outside of South Carolina, because we saw a big black turnout there, are the African American college students getting excited in Chicago? Do you feel?